If you're looking to take your merchant service business to the absolute next level, I have something truly special for you today. And it's called E-Payment Secrets, a book I'm going to call the one to rule them all. Now, inside our tactics that we've learned over the last 2 decades inside the merchant service business, it unlocks things like how to get your merchants 30% higher profit margins overnight, or how to reduce your client churn from 24% down to 2% per year. That's what we have. And there's so much more in here. And these are not fly by night tactics either. These are ones backed by us processing billions of dollars in transactions and now generating hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions and profits for our clients and our partners like you. So you've probably heard that payment professionals have a bad rap, right? Everybody hates the fees that we charge. People have a terrible perception of us in the industry. So how do we overcome that? Well, that's exactly what we cover in this book. It's ways that we can get them to talk about how we are actually increasing their business, not hurting it. This is, again, backed by over 2 decades of trial and a lot of error so that you can squash our 20 years of experience into 20 minutes or 20 hours of reading a book. I hope it doesn't take you 20 hours to read the book. But this is backed by true real world experience. And the secrets revealed in this book are not tactics you used 20 years ago. We don't do merchant account statements reviews because we don't need to see them. We don't even look at them. We don't do rate cuts because we look for ways that we can actually increase the rates. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it makes us sell more money. And we don't ever do clever things like tiered pricing or ways to offset monthly minimums and things like that. No, we actually go to after markets that are emerging markets, ones that have less competition and more upside profitability because they're doing higher transaction volumes. So if you're interested in leveling up your merchant service businesses, this book is for you. And it's the first step to taking the next step, scaling your business. Now, it's only $9.99 today. And if you get a free copy, if you get a copy of the hard copy, I'll actually email you a digital copy so that you can start reading it fast. And there's only 121 pages, 130 with some bonus stuff, 130 pages to level up your merchant service business. And you're wondering maybe why is this not free? Well, I could do a free plus shipping offer, but you'd still have to pay for the book. So all I'm doing is asking you to cover the cost of printing and mailing you the book. Really, that's all it is, because we don't make any money on the book. That's not where we're looking to make our money. Plus, it took me 15 years of trial and error to write this book and make it in a way that you can start profiting from it in the next 15 days, maybe even sooner. So more importantly, the things we cover in this book actually have the power to change your business, have the power to change your life, and have the power to change how you serve your customers for the next 5, 10, 15 years. So if you want a copy, be sure to click the button below. And remember, I'll also email you a free digital copy so you can start reading and profiting from this even faster. So be sure to click the button below. I'll talk to you guys on the other side. Thanks.